Hello everyone, how are you doing guys? Good afternoon, good evening, good morning where you watch us. And we return with Coffee with Java. I'm so happy with this because the last weekend we have many appointments and we don't can make lives for you. And how are you doing, Max? Talk to more about this little appointment we had the last week.
Yeah. Oh, it's nice to be here, Gabriel, in this new session. Oh, it's an amazing one because we have been coming from two special meetups that we have been attended. Am I right? So
Yes.
we present about Jakarta NoSQL and JNoSQL on Head meetup down here in Brazil, São Paulo, and we have been talking about Jakarta NoSQL as well in the Java Meetup São Paulo community. So it was amazing one. So I apologize, guys, if we couldn't to be able to do live sessions on this week, but it was very meaningful for us because we have been working on the material, on our presentation, and so on. So maybe in the future we could do the same presentation on here. We are planning to present this one in our session in English, of course, and it will be amazing. Am I right, Gabriel? So
Yes.
I'm very happy to come back. Oh, hello,
Hello.
Bruno. Oh,
Hello.
Bruno is another contributor. He has been joined us in this journey, open source journey. So
Oh,
he
this is so
already
amazing.
did a couple contribution in JNoSQL project already. So thanks, Bruno, to be part of this journey. And I'll extend this invite to you guys that you are watching us. So feel free to reach out to us if you want to get started to contribute to open source. And we love to understand and love to see these results. That's the reason why we are doing this. Am I right, Gabriel? That is
Yes.
to help people to get improved their career, maybe just to get started to contribute with open source, and it will probably it will bring you guys a better position. You get mastering software development because you will be able to see codes from the amazing developers, amazing engineer around the world. So feel free to do this. So let's do it. Oh,
Oh,
oh, Marie. Hi. I don't understand much English, but it's good to start. Yes, yes. It's
Mark,
another
this is
goal.
the best place to start English because and Max don't speak very well and we don't have a high proficiency in English. And you can how can I say you can practice with us, and this is the best place to start and improve your English.
Oh, look at that. Bruno says, congrats to you guys. I start because those nice lives about this wonderful project. Yeah, that's it. Yes, it's a good taste because it make us comfortable and be confident to get started, continue to do this work. So feel free to reach out to us, and that's it. Gabriel, and just to answer Maribe, that sent us that I don't know if it's he or she, so sorry about that. Um, but yeah, we are doing this thing in English because we think that this is a good way to practice our English. So we are trying to do that. So in a couple sessions since the beginning, am I right? So we are in a 24th session today, and well. if you want this, if you want to because I have been talking to Gabriel, and I have tried to bring an English teacher to join us in this session because I we think that it's a good opportunity to clarify some
And learn.
doubts and something like that. So we could bring someone that are expert in an English teaching, and that we are planning to bring someone. So if you want to that, oh Max, could you bring some teach teacher, some English teacher down here to help us? So feel free to send us in the chat. We will be amazing to see if you want to do this. All right, Gabriel.
You're right. You're totally right.
Okay. Okay. So
And
let's share my screen and let's see how the project goes right now because we have been received a couple contributions. Bruno is one that have been contributed. uh, I s- I am another one that that I have been contributed as well. um, and um, and we could take a look on the project and well, let's figure out everything that's done. Okay, am I right? So let me share my screen now. Hold on. Oh,
oh,
here it is.
hey,
Here it
Bruno,
is.
uh, right to Maribi. This is to learn. And bora usar esse espaço para aprender mais inglês também. Yes, you
Oh,
right, Bruno. And this is
yeah.
place. It's perfect. And then we have it, Victor. Hi, Victor.
Victor is amazing one. Is a friend of mine from Elder Mentorship program. So I know who it is. So Victor, it's amazing to see you here, man. So feel free to send us questions and comments and so on about the project. So we are amazing to answer you, and it's amazing to talk to him. Yeah. So it's a good well, basically guys, we changed a little bit the time of the session because well we got spend time with our family as well. We have been worked so hard to adapt the sessions in our agenda, our daily agenda. So we have been changing it to the noon because we think that it it will be fit with our agenda and we could bring more information to most of the people around the world because well the time zone is very hard to handle it. So that's it. Let's go down. Let's go and see how the projects go. So okay, so we have been see that a couple issues have been opened and closed as well. So we have been work on this issue in the last sessions, and we can figure out that we just have a couple ones that we should be done, and once it's done we will be able to release the one.0.0 version of the JNoSQL implementation. So we need to work on it in order to get those things concluded. Am I right, Gabriel? So but we got
Yes.
we got some contribution. For example,
Oh,
this
and
is
we
one.
have a new person will make this activities. It's a Bruno. Is the Bruno here? It's the same
Yeah,
Bruno.
yeah, it's the same Bruno. It's the same
Oh,
Bruno.
wow, it's
Yes.
so good.
Looks that he's here. Okay, so it's amazing to see that. So we can see that he did this one. He did some just changes, and he was able to understand what we need to do in order to solve this issue. Oh, so I'm very happy about that. So thanks, Bruno, to be part of it. And we also can see that he did some another contribution as well. For example, I think that he did for Skilla DB as well. You understand? So He was able to upgrade the Scala sample codes, the Neo4j sample codes, and well, it's just the beginning. Am I right, Bruno? So we can talk together more about that. Also, I have been migrating other ones, and the last one was the Elasticsearch module. So, but we figure out a special behavior. I don't know, guys, if you are expert on the Elasticsearch. I'm learning in the learning process. So I figure out that some issues that needs to be done. For example, I have been open an issue um, regarding the carry conditions when we are using Elasticsearch terms. So we have been we need to work on it. So I think that I will pay attention with that. Basically, what's happening with this scenario. So JNoSQL is a implementation for two kind of Jakarta NoSQL and Jakarta data. So if we want to implement, we want to work with Jakarta data, we can use Jakarta JNoSQL for that. So once we write on a specific class, for example, let me open on one right here just to explain what's happening. Okay, so hold on, let me open it. Okay, so when we work with when a repository like that, it's a pretty similar to Spring Data, am I right? It's pretty similar to.
Yes, it's a
So
very.
uh,
I like this. I like the JNoSQL because it's very similar
yeah,
at Spring Data, and don't need to learn new things to use in JNoSQL. Use it NoSQL database using your knowledge using normally databases, relationship database.
yeah. So let me. I think it's easier if I open my IDE. So sorry, let me try to open it. I think it's easier to navigate through this code instead of to use GitHub. Let me open right here. I will open this one. Okay, good. And also I will open another implementation, the database implementation. We can in the future explain more about the separations, the hierarchical separation under genocide project. But anyway, I will open this one as well because I will be able to explain those things. Okay, go. Let me try to explain. Okay, so if you will take a look on this repository, I don't know, guys, if you are able to watch it. So, but I let me change it to. Okay, this is a good one. This is a good one. Okay, so basically, let me just remove it just to explain those things, how those things work. So if you are using JNoSQL, you are able to use Jakarta data to implement the repository interfaces for your entities. So right here, for example, we got a developer entity that it was notated with Jakarta NoSQL annotations, transforming this podio in an entity in our NoSQL database information. So with that, we are able to see that we got a specific entity, and using the Jakarta data, we are able to create an interface that will be our repository. implementation. So it's this one. So, but once we got this, once we use a method carry like that, the implementation you will work on this name in order to figure out which kind of carry we want to perform against the database. So, for example, this one we will try to do a carry by name against the developer table or developer index or any kind of abstraction of the table in a specific NoSQL database. So when this happens, if we take a look on another project, I will go back in a specification because this one is the implementation of the JNoSQL Elasticsearch extension, and basically what we will do, we will try to convert the carry, and what it happens, um, uh, the conditions will be find out. For example, on this one, I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to find out by name equals to this parameter. So it will implicitly will relate to equals condition. And look into the implementation, we can see that once equals condition is used under the hook, the carry will be used, the term carry of the Elasticsearch API. But there are some there are some cautions that we need to have, we need to get when we are trying to use this one, because it depends of the type of the field that we are trying to use in our carry. For example, if the document, if the field is not a keyword type of, it will not work. It could be bring poor results or no results come from this carry, and it's something annoying if you are trying to see these things on the production. But in order to do that, maybe we need to do some improvements right here. Maybe trying to figure out what kind of mapping and information against the database in order to figure out, oh, this field supports term carry, so it is okay, so we can do this. Otherwise we need to change it to match carry type of, because otherwise this results could be not complies with our expectations. You understand? So I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying, but what I'm saying, that if you want to know more about that, so feel free to reach out the issue that I have been opening right here. So I have been described everything that we should do, and I think that we are in good shape to work on it in the future. I'm just trying to follow up those things to you guys to understand what
Max,
further we're doing right now. Okay,
Max.
go ahead.
I have a suggestion. If guys don't get this bug in the next session, you can help me resolve this bug.
Sure, of course, of course. It was a pleasure to talk to you and help you.
It's, I think
Also, guys,
I think it's
also, guys,
good. Go
yeah.
ahead.
Also, I think that we could well, we are in a So Java Discord server, so we could book some meetups down inside of that in order to talking about those issues. I will be happy to helping you guys to get started, to contribute, to get started, to understand how those things work. It will be amazing to do that. So feel free to reach out in the So Java Discord server. Okay, so we will be able to talk to them and getting more information about it. Okay, so this is another one.
I send now, guys. Link the Discord.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you don't entry in Discord, this is opportunity to enter in so Java channel on
yeah.
Discord.
Great. So there is another issue that I think that DynamoDB experts wants to that wants to work with us. It would be amazing. It's another. It is this one. So basically, by now, right now, the JNoSQL supports key value persistence against the DynamoDB implementation. So, but I think that DynamoDB also supports documents persistence under the hook. So I think that we could implement the document API of JNoSQL to connect with DynamoDB document API. So I think that we could improve this integration, bringing opportunity to anyone that wants to work with DynamoDB to use JNoSQL on an implementation. You understand? So I think that it's a good opportunity to anyone that got experience with DynamoDB to work together, and maybe it will be amazing to work with that. Okay, so I'm just spread this invite to you guys if you want to help us with this implementation. Okay, so I think that the most of the things was done. I think that we got milestone years. It is we are trying to release it the first version of this API. Oh, my kids are coming from school. Say hello to the people. Oh, okay, great, great. So we are trying to once the issues are done, probably we are planning to release the first version of the JNoSQL, so it will be amazing one. That's it.
Yes, and this is very good, guys. Like you participate the free version in JNoSQL. Like so, it's
Yeah,
just so amazing.
yeah. So guys, I know that we just doing a follow up those things. We are just trying to organize those things again to come back to work hard on those things. And today I think that we are organized our agenda, and but feel free to reach out in our Twitter handle down here, and Gabriel and myself. So feel free to reach out if you want to get started with that. Okay.
Yes,
But
guys.
I don't know, guys, if you want to get if you got questions, please send us in the chat. For example, if you want to get started with that, how can I just let us know? We will be able to answer you. If we are not able to, we are trying to find out someone that we are able to. Am I right?
Yes, you're totally right, Max. Totally.
Yeah.
But like, if you
So
don't, go ahead.
no, that's okay. I will go back, and I'd like to ask to the audience. So if you audience wants to got questions, please send us. We I think that um, we
It's a pleasure.
that's it. No, I think so. But we but if you want to, if the people wants to clarify some questions, so feel feel free to send us. Okay.
And now, guys, we organize the calendar to return the normally lives, and I am so anxious because give lives to you. It's very special because I learn with you, you learning with me, and this is so amazing in my opinion.
Yes, that's it. So I don't know if you got something that we can do by now. Let me see if you got some. Yeah, because maybe the people wants to work on something they're interested. Oh, Bruno saying asking something. Oh, if Mac don't answer you before. Yeah, yeah, guys, yeah, folks. Sometimes I answer lately, but don't worry, I will answer you. I will answer you.
Max,
Don't.
don't sleep, guys. Max, don't sleep. Sometimes I start conversation with Max, and I don't sleep normally. And we see the clock, 3 a.m. and oh my gosh, it's 3 a.m. We need to go to bed.
Because sometimes the conversation is fluent so well, so why not to keep him talking to? So it's very it's very amazing. I like to talking so much,
Oh,
so
the
that's the
best
reason why I'm trying to contain myself.
the best example
Uh,
is today. Is I think it was 2 a.m. and we was talking in 2 a.m. today.
yeah, it is.
Organize things to live, organize another things about talk so Java. And
Yeah.
we,
Oh,
we
Bruno is oh Bruno. Let me ask you. Do you want to join us right here live to talk to us? If you want, I can share with you
yes,
an
you
invite link, and we can talking. And it will amazing to asking you some questions about how did you get started to contribute with this project. So it will be. I know that it is something that was not organized before, but we can do this. So just let me know. I will send you the link, and it will be amazing to having you talking to you right here, right now. Guys, who knows, do those things alive. So, but that's okay if you are not available right now. Okay, Bruno. So let me know. I think that I can share with
I
you.
order my food now. Wait 1 second.
Yeah, I will send you. Hey Bruno, if you want to join us, feel free. I just sent you the link. I don't know if he will be able to join us. It will be amazing to
Oh, and
talk to you.
send the link to Bruno and it's available.
Yeah, yeah. I just sent. Let's see if he will be able to join us. Sure. Oh, amazing. Oh, amazing. Send me. Oh, I just sent. I just sent. Okay, so it'll be amazing because people, you are in the chat, we will be able to asking directly to the Bruno how he was able to, what he does to get started to contribute with the open source. So it's not my words, it will be Bruno's words. So it will be amazing. So try to connect with that. Okay, Bruno, I just sent you on a Discord. Um, okay. Okay, so we did some on our last presentation that we did on the Java Meetup São Paulo was amazing. We was able to expose JNoSQL features, for example, the most of the things that we have been work. And if you guys want to do that, if you want to watch it, we can record it again, right, Gabriel? We can record this one in our channel,
Yes.
and it will be amazing because there is a piece of the presentation that requires participation from the audience, and it's only possible if you do those things alive. Am I right, Gabriel? It,
Yes, totally
on the
right.
record, it's something that it's not possible to.
Like
But
it's not very cool. I we like the interaction. Like if you record it, it's how can I say we losing the station, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah, the feeling to talk to the people in person one, it's something very special one. Oh, look, Bruno is coming. I will bring him to the stage. Hey, Bruno, welcome.
Welcome, Bruno.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello. Hey, Bruno, how is it going, man?
I'm fine, and you?
Oh, I'm doing great. So I'm very happy because you are getting started to contribute to Jakarta NoSQL. So JNoSQL actually, and I have some questions to you. I don't know if you are able to answer. You feel free to answer that. But I'd like to ask you how it's going to you to get started to contribute with Jakarta JNoSQL projects. How it's going?
It's it's actually been much more easier than I thought. When I was talking to you, I think it was last week, and and I said that I thought it would be really hard to start contributing to open source, but it's actually easier than we imagine. We
Yeah.
always thought that would be hard and difficult tasks, but it was like we are talking that there's no issue. How was the task? The tagging, beginners friendly, né? It's
Yeah,
the
it's good for issue. I think so.
exactly. We don't have that when we are working in the private company or something like that. So it's it's not that complicated. I'm really happy
Yeah.
to contribute to project.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, we mentioned something very interesting because we have been talking before to get started to contribute. It's very amazing because maybe it's the way that most of the people that are watching us that wants to get started to contribute could get beginning for. So, for example, oh, if you guys wants to understand how to those things works, why not to schedule a talk with us? Okay, so because it's very hard to jumping in a project, um, because the first thing that we need to understand is how those things works,
Oh no!
where I can help. Oh, look, Otavio is watching us. Amazing, Otavio. If you are free right now, I'd like to send you a link, and we will be able to talking to our new contributor, Bruno. Bruno is a new
Hello,
contributor of the General Circle project, so it'll be
Otávio
amazing. I
is
don't
our
know.
boss, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's amazing. So I think that the first thing that we should do is to understand where we are coming in. So we need to understand what's happening. Oh, how the project works, where I can put my fingers, and so on. So we
Exactly.
used to say, oh, you can get start from documentation, we get start from the sample codes. We got sample codes. We are having been working on sample codes. Am I right, Bruno? We are having update those things to use the latest structure of the project. So I think that if you want to, yeah, it's a good tip for the audience, for the people that wants to get started to contribute to open source. It's come in, talk to us, handles, talk to us in our um, Twitter, or maybe join us in a So Java Discord server. We'll be able to talk to you, explain how those things works, and so on. And
Exactly.
you're right, Bruno. Most of the time, we underestimate ourselves when we are getting started to
Exactly.
contribute to open source. So we used to work inside of our companies, creative code productions, and we underestimate ourselves. And when we realize, oh God, I can do this because I'm able to do this. I just don't recognize it before. So
Exactly.
it will be amazing. Oh God, let me see. I'm not a boss. Welcome to the board. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Oh, welcome to the board. Okay, amazing.
Victor said he had the same insecurity, I think, that I had, and and I think he go ahead, Victor. Talk to Max. He's never sleeps. That's true.
Oh my God, my wife. I get in trouble with my wife. No, no, don't say that.
No,
Yeah,
I got you. I think we all have. Because I said you don't sleep, but I was talking to you at the 3 a.m. too. So
Yeah, unfortunately, when we got kids in your home, the later hours of the day is the best day to work on.
I
There's
imagine.
this a silence inside of your house, and we could organize your mind, thought, and so on. Well, that's okay. So, Bruno, do you have some question, Bruno, Gabriel? Do you have?
oh, it's say only welcome to the board. Oh, it's similar the welcome to the jungle, and it's a
Thank you.
very amazing you have more than one contributor because we can make more things, fantastic things.
Thank you.
Another question that I got for Bruno is, Bruno, do you have what kind of experience do you have about database persistence? For example, you have been work with NoSQL database, or have been just work with SQL database? Because most of the time I have been work with SQL, but sometimes we have fun with NoSQL. So, what's
Exactly.
your background about that, please?
Mostly with SQL as with Spring Data. I work a lot with Spring Data and SQL because, as I said, as I said to you actually, I work in the finance, so we have a lot of SQL databases. But in my personal projects, I usually use NoSQL just because to switch a little, because to use another technology but usually I use MongoDB. Some of NoSQL I am knowing right now, working with the project, and it's been wonderful to learn more about NoSQL.
Oh, amazing, amazing. But it's interesting because we could bring to the table your experience. Maybe you could your experience and to put on a project. So I think it's very interesting. Um, okay, but you uh, today are you a software engineer? Am I right? In a company, in a special company. Do you want
Yes,
to talk more about that? What do you used to
right, right.
do?
Right now, when I'm senior, I don't think it's a engineer here. It's more a senior developer. I work
Oh,
primarily on Spring microservice, but with a lot of micro on that. And we right now using the Java 8 version. Unfortunately, I'm looking through in my personal project. I always lose 11 or 17. I'm actually studying right now to get the OCP just for fun to know more about the Java API, But I don't think I have a job different from every Java developer. I work basically on backend. I trying to learn more about Angular that we use here in some systems, but my primary experience is a backend developer.
oh, it's amazing. Yeah, it's interesting. Most I think Java developers who have been work with Spring stuff. So Spring is something very huge in our area. Yeah, it's very interesting. So well, where how did you? figure out, oh God, I must to get started to contribute with open source. How yeah, why I need to do this? How did you find out the purpose to get started to contribute with open source? So
Well, I'm a Linux user since Kurumin and Big Linux,
oh,
Brazilian
Kurumi, I
distros.
have been using a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. And I think that's my main goal using free software. I participate in some projects like Linux. I forget the name. It's Linux. My brain is switching from languages. I just forget how to talk
No
here.
worries, no worries, no worries, no worries, no worries, no worries,
And
no worries.
but it's a project in Rio Grande do Sul where we have courses and talks about free Linux, and that's it. It's basically because Linux, but I start to know more about the open software community, free software, and I am slowly getting into coding as we speak because I had that barrier that I put myself in that I can do this, but right now it's been fun right.
Oh, amazing, amazing. Basically, is that? Oh, well, but you have been contribute with another project, another open source project, or it is the first your first open source contribution.
No, it's my first contribution coding.
Oh,
You know,
sure. Oh,
yes,
great.
The same.
Oh, amazing.
My,
Amazing. I think it's your first time. It's a first project. Am I right, Gabriel?
yes, it's totally right. It's my first project. It's
Oh,
JNoSQL, and I never
yeah.
worked with open source. And I started with open source here in Coffee with Java. My first contribution, how can I say, I was make live with him.
Yeah, actually, I forced him to code by himself. You know, it's a nightmare for the beginners. No, but
Yes,
it's
it's totally like how can I say you feel in fear. Oh no, if I make poops in the code or poops in the documentation, and it's a
exactly.
little weird for
No,
beginners.
I don't think it's beginners at all. I think it's for everyone. I just tweet that when I make my first PR to the project, I was so nervous that I never been to make my actual work. I make production code to a bank. If you I know if you mess something, you will lose a lot of money. But I
Yes,
was so nervous to make a PR in the open projects.
like you hands in sweater and you forget to hold declare
Exactly.
one variable and oh my gosh I don't how can I say I don't can programming now I don't remember anything I don't remember the name.
Exactly. What's a variable? I don't know what's that.
yeah. So let me say, let's say, have a good one, Marie. I think Marie needs to leave, and so it's a pleasure to having you here. Okay, so feel free to join us in the next session. Okay. So, well, it's a very interesting because, yeah, I think the expectations is so hard when we push in the code, but well, I think that the thing that I used to care about is how the maintainers or code reviewers will handle my code. So it's the most thing that I used to care about. So it's another kind of the thing that I use to practice. That is to keep my mind open because sometimes um, comments could be coming, and we need to be able to understand that. Oh, they are trying to keep the code organized and in good shape and so on. And probably when something comes, we need to handle it as a good feedback and keep those things as a learning lesson. Am I right? So you need to hold that thing. So,
It's not
um,
personal.
yeah. Oh, looks.
Hi,
Mateus is here.
Matteo.
Oh, Mateus, hi. How are you doing? Mateus, we meet him in a head hat meetup. If I'm not wrong. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I'm not good. I'm not good with names, but with face, I can figure out. Okay, so I
Mateus
think
helped me to enter in the head. Like I was very lost. Oh, where are you going now? And Mateus, oh, Gabriel, you can go in the talk with this woman, and you get the ticket to entry.
Oh, you know, the contributions get start from the hall, from the hall. Okay, great,
Um,
amazing. So, well, I don't want to spend more time with you guys. I think that we are in good shape. It's we planning to do those things in 1 hour alone only, because we know that we need to work, come back to work. Oh, looks. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, nice presentation
Oh,
about
and
JNoSQL. Oh,
Mateus,
amazing.
I need to say one thing. In I think next week or next week, in in future not so far, we representation and here this talk and JNoSQL, but in English. Give this
Oh,
talk,
you
give a talk in English, but I
you
don't
mean
know if next week or next week. In future, we know so far.
okay? No, I got it.
I
So
think it's very cool because in the head don't work so well.
yeah, yeah.
And
Unfortunately, we face a technical problems
yes,
there.
and we promise, remember, Max, we promise to audience in the head we make it, this talk and game in Coffee with Java. Remember, I don't forget this. Remember,
Okay, I remember. The audience will remember you. Guys, send a message to Gabriel. Where is the talk? Where is the talk? So, Gabriel, you should present that by yourself. Okay, I will just watching it. Okay. No, no, no. I will help you. Don't worry. I will help you.
but
But
this,
that's okay. Okay, guys. So I'm so glad to come back to our sessions because we are going to come back from this little yato. So we have been work with presentation. So, but I'm so happy to have Bruno in the board in our JNoSQL project. So it will be amazing to work together. And if you want to get started to contribute with JNoSQL, don't don't
don't feel
avoid
afraid.
talking to us. Don't be afraid. Talk to us. Send a message on Twitter. Maybe looking on Twitter right here, Twitter handle, or maybe jumping on the So Java Discord server. So Gabriel, have you send the Discord server link?
Send it
So
again.
feel free to. Oh,
Don't
send again. And will be amazing to having you guys to talking to those things. And I hope that you get reach out your goals using open source like I'm doing right now, like Otavio is doing the whole life. And most of us are trying to reach out our improving our career. So I think it's amazing. Oh, you will next week we got TDC. Am I right?
yes,
TDC
you're right.
innovation.
But
Okay,
I think you can
Gabriel,
talk more in the Friday.
Gabriel, Gabriel. Do you? I think that you could bring gifts to the next sessions. What do you think about?
It's
We
a good idea.
Yeah, we could. You could bring. You could draw some vouchers to anyone to join us in the TDC because we will speak on the TDC about Jakarta NoSQL as well. So it would be amazing to see you there, guys. So I think it will be amazing. So that's it, guys. So I will I say my last words, and after do you guys will get started with that. Okay.
Oh,
So thanks again, guys. Oh,
my last words is I see you next to session Wednesday.
oh,
And
Gabriel is a funny one.
I
you,
see
you
you
guys,
next. Go ahead,
do
Max.
you, my man, we have fun when we are speaking on the conference. You see, guys, you see, we always trying to make joke with each other. So no God. But anyway, see you guys. See you next time. Bruno, do you want to say something more before to
Just
end up?
thank you for having me here and in the project too. I see
Oh,
you
you.
guys on the TDC. Unfortunately online, but
Oh,
I see if the next one will be in person.
you was the one that won on a voucher, right?
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
Oh, great, amazing, amazing. So see you guys on next week. That you know, Wednesday. Am I right? Wednesday. Am I
Yes,
right,
Wednesday.
Gabriel?
And
Wednesday,
don't
Wednesday.
forget to follow us in the Twitter and the subscribes in the channel YouTube and active the sign off to get notified about the sessions.
Yeah, that's it, guys. So see you next time, guys. Bye
Bye.
bye.